Hello, Hackerman tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Might and Magic, Hacking and Magic Hacking to whatever. This game is barely holding on, but I fixed it, guys. I fixed it. I did a bit of Google foo, and it turns out there's a solution even to the flickering monster issue. I'll need to find some more assassins to demonstrate it clearly, but you can test it here on the lighting from the lightning bolt in the air area. So if you have the same issue, and you probably will if you're playing on a modern operating system, it's nothing to do with your install. All the stuff I was talking about, nope, it's nothing like that. Well, it's not like file related or install or graphics settings related. It's a DirectX video card driver issue. So a video card update has borked it. Apparently, the game doesn't work with modern video card drivers, at least not on Windows 10. But there is a solution. There's a file you can download and copy a bunch of DirectX DLLs and put it into the Might Magic X Legacy install directory, and that fixes it. So again, it's a pretty simple solution. You'll have to Google it, probably, because I'm not going to put the link in description, because who knows if it'll be there by the time you watch this video. But I was able to find it on the Steam forums. There's like a full a file you can download, unpack and everything, and like as you do. It had like 4 or 5 DLLs, like DirectX 9, D3, D9, you know, those kind of files for DirectX stuff if you've been around the block. All you do is copy them into your directory and it works. It seems to work automatically when I restarted the game. So very, very simple install. We need to find some enemies to double check to be 100% confident. But in theory, we have perhaps, once again, lengthened our fun of this game. In theory. But we gotta find some more monsters to test it out. Now, where are we actually going here? I don't even know. Last episode, you know, we spent some time in the Elemental Forge. We've had these weird graphical audio glitches for a while, so it's been a bit difficult to keep track of exactly what's going on. We saw some elves come up here, so we were quested. What is the quest exactly? We're doing elemental disturbance. Hostile elves took over, blah, blah, blah. Travel there and sort it out. You've arrived, confront elves, and discover what's going on. So we have to keep confronting elves and discover what's going on. That seems to be the lesson. This is down. Where are we right now? Why doesn't it just tell you what floor you're on one of the maps? That takes us to the entrance. That's where we started from the griffin drop-off. I got a key. So we've never been able to get to this bottom left area. I got a key over here that opens one of these doors. I think this door. Then we stepped on some switches. Opened this door, but then it was locked by light, blocked by wind elementals, so there's nothing we can do over there. So let's try going down again. I know we've been through this before, but I just got a little bit sidetracked on exactly how to get through all this stuff. I don't think it's probably very difficult.
Seen something.
Okay, when they say see something, they probably mean the ones that we already found. Because normally there was a secret here. And they'll probably say that over here again.
Oh, what is that?
So we can't actually open these yet. But every time you reload your game, it resets your alerts, basically. Your notification settings get set to factory default every time you load in. And this just takes us outside to a dead end. I feel like there's something I missed in here. Yeah. I missed one door.
There are enemies ahead.
Take cover! Ouch!
That was really rude, you know. I'm gonna try to... Oh.
Do not want to die.
You kidding
Now
me?
is not a good time.
Well, we're super dead. That's insane. Where the heck did these guys... They just popped out of the roof?
I feel stronger.
There's a high chance we're dead. That was Anything we can do? That's just one turn. That's not going to save us from them. I can dodge one attack. Should have cast Regen with Rides and had Drow do the stone. Okay, we're surrounded by elite assassins. This is bad, 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 bad. How long does this last? 5 turns? Take it. Ah, boy, do I wish I had some higher level stuff now. We can do a bunch of damage to the guys surrounding us, but they're gonna hit us real hard. You know it. Like, those are the problems over there.
We're being attacked from behind.
Oh, that's a lot of damage in one round of combat. Maybe we can burn these guys down. Should have poisoned. Well, it would have been nice if we could have poisoned them earlier, but
That hurts.
that regen spell is so clutch. Regen is very strong. I need the strong version of it here too, specifically. A very, very, very potent ability. Hey, they should die, but I don't want them to get an attack.
That hurts.
It's fine. This is much, much safer now that the elites are dead. So this is looking possible. Deal with them a little bit. Yeah, you get to see the power of regen here, really. The main advantage is how good regeneration is. Haven't had a chance to really take huge advantage of it till just now, but here you go. Oh, I actually didn't need to defend. I could have moved, because like our round reset when we killed this guy. Like, I think when you kill the last enemy adjacent to you, even if you're still in combat, you get a chance to move. Sort of resets. It's like you get a bonus round of combat. It's kind of weird. I did not realize it in time, though. Okay, we pulled it off. Surrounded. That was a really nasty ambush. That was 3 of them, and none of them glitched out their video. So a very good demonstration of the power of the mage, and at the same time the power of Blue's hacking. So we're still in it, guys. We're still in it. We also had an Earth key, I think, which is the first of the elemental sections we're going to be able to explore. I believe we'll be up the next path here. And that fight took everything out of me. I need a nap after that. We're getting pretty close to the next level up, so that's a perk.
I feel stronger.
So let's keep going. New floor. That was a scary battle. Whew. I thought we were dead for sure.
Don't like it. Must not disturb the ancestors.
Oh. Not a trap, just talking. Just rides talking about stuff. We do get some nice little party banter about different areas when they recognize sort of... I mean, it didn't really explain why they don't like this area, but...
There are enemies ahead.
Alright, come at me. You gotta come to me, bros. I'll even preemptive armor up.
Feel stronger.
Hi there. You get a good look at her. Look at this. Elite stalker with little purple. I wonder what... I don't know. It was something rendering, I guess. It was a, you know, video card sort of... Something. It was something. You know, obviously, it was something. We're doing good. This is that.
And stay down.
Let's try to preserve some mana here. These guys have fire swords, I guess? That's kind of neat. Oh no, we retaliate. Right. Shows off, deals a little bit of fire damage when he gets hit. That's what that was. That's cool. And then they take poison and retaliation damage. Yeah.
No, I do not want to die.
Well, don't die. Easy. The first step of not dying is to not die.
I kill you.
Arcane focuses. They're pretty fun. Not as strong as spells, but hey. Low MP cost. Looks like that might be the Darkness Realm, or the Shadow Realm as it's more frequently referred to. Are you an evil elf? So, you're Morgan's dogs then. You're stronger than you look. I might have underestimated you. Who are you? Who am I? Typical. As if identity matters. What matters, my friends, is what we stand for. Pain, love, vengeance, hope. These are the things I am. Do you think I care about names? Do you think I care about titles? What I care about is what's inside. Your blood, your guts, your greed, your vanity. Yeah, are you from the elves? Well, yeah, you could say that if you wanted. But King Vaniel, yeah, his will, his actions, man, put in motion all the events that lead me to being here today. So, in a sense, you could say I'm here because he exists. My presence is no longer needed. This has been, interesting. I'm looking forward to our next encounters. You won't see me coming. So, yeah, super edgelord elf man. Good times. I wonder if he left any more surprise elves around for us. We did get a shard of earth. Wonder what that does. Probably doesn't open a shadow door.
Yes, I feel strong.
No luck there. Boxes and boxes, but is there any prizes? Huh. Oh, there was a... Okay.
There are enemies ahead.
Of course there were. Ow, indeed.
I feel stronger.
You just stand on a corner in a random room that you can barely see, and surprise, there's enemies now. So once we promote our rune priest, we can leave a little trap fire rune on the ground like this in front of them. That'd be pretty fun. All right, everybody come in. Come to Papa. Get out of here. Oh, we're getting level ups again. I love level up time. Elite Dangerous Stalker. I mean, these are the edges of Dark Elves, you know. We are still regenerating, although Shows Off took so much damage. They didn't actually get back up. If I spend some mana, he'll heal, and then he'll get a turn. So it sort of nets us another turn, basically. And then I can put armor on. Ouch. $150 damage. That might be a new record, honestly, for us. Sure, enemies have done more than that, but... Okay, everybody gets a level up at the same time? Oh, I love it. We've been getting some... I feel like our progress, like, in terms of getting consistently leveled up, has been going pretty quickly. So, like, that part of the game is going well. Technical difficulties and lost Ankylos, well, you know. I'm gonna say we want some spirit this time around. Why do I want more spirit? I'm just a spirited tuber. I might just alternate now, like 1 level spirit, 1 level magic, or try to remember to do that, basically. Mana does definitely help, and the spells at higher levels cost more mana, so, you know, you need more. Oh, did our boots level up again? No, we're still at +8 magic. We could take some boots of resist all. Give them to somebody, better than nothing. Boots of 2 armor is better than 1. Okay, and then skills. Skill o'clock. Almost ready to master fire. In fact, exactly ready to master fire. Great! Oh, that'll be really nice. So... yeah, fire's getting really good damage on it, and then mastered is going to be even. Forward to it. Similarly, we can be ready to master air. Man, we're getting... I mean, we might even be getting a little bit ahead of the curve in terms of spell levels, because normally you have to share your... like, usually you've got, you know, 1 or 2 mages that have to focus on multiple different schools, so you've got access to them all. So the fact that we can focus in just like 1 or 2 skills each means they can really rank up a lot more. Now I could pick up like Arcane Discipline to give us some very small magic resistance, and it does reduce enemy crits from like, to be honest, reducing magic criticals, well, resisting gives you MP back, but expert Arcane Discipline might not be a bad idea. It reduces the max damage crits can do, basically. That's not a bad thing. But I might just go for Magic Focus Master after... get 1 spell ready to master. It's going to be a while before we can find it. And then go for Magic Focus. Something like that, I think. I can't even put points into water yet. Yeah. We need to find some trainers. We're at the point where our primary skills that I'm working on, I can't even invest anymore in them, basically. Now, you don't have to spend these points. We could hold on to those for a long time if you want. Now, it's a little bit different on Shows Off because, you know, he's got a bigger split from the beginning. I think I want to aim him towards Primordial Mastery. The other ones are already basically at a master already. So he's going to be a couple levels behind in terms of masteries, but... you know, the other mages will pick up a 3rd school at some point. So yeah, we'll need 2 levels more to get that ready, but it might take that long to find the trainer anyway. Cool. So that must have opened the door that I couldn't, right? Like, is this door unlocked now? So assumedly all of those jerks were in here. Although it does seem like they sort of teleported out.
Yes, I feel strong.
Some lore, if you're curious. If you're curious, I won't look at it. That it? Just lore? A combat? Doesn't seem very fair. Well, we had secrets on, so that's it. That room was a bit of a bust. That's where we came from. This was the dark section, and then this is the earth section. We didn't go here yet. Oh, this door might have opened up. Maybe this was one of the doors that opened up to the bottom, the pressure plate. So we do get some treasure? Not much. And was it worth it?
I feel stronger.
Far will take this.
All right. Bring it on, you punks. Elite. There's an elite on each side. So we want to poison both sides. Sparks works on both sides. We'll focus on this one in general first.
We're being attacked from behind. That hurts.
Yeah. Jen. Get the poison going. We're gonna want armor and then AoE.
I'm hurt.
Really glad we got good regeneration. These guys are almost dead. More armor, more sparks. I mean, this is like practically ideal spark territory, so enjoyable.
And stay down.
Honestly, a tough little fight, but not too bad. Always getting ambushed. Yeah, the assassin drow that always sneak up from you from behind, teleport behind you.
Something tells me this won't be the last time we meet this strange elf.
Yeah, we'll probably have to fight him later. Okay, so we have access to the first elemental section of the elemental fort.
There are enemies ahead.
Can we fight? I should have maybe... Well, we could have rested. We could have.
I feel stronger.
78. 90 protection on this, but we have less mana there, so, you know. Alright, Earth Elementals, what you got? They regenerate a little bit. They've got a lot of physical protection. Yeah, I remember fighting these guys with my old melee party. Whew, that was tough. Lucky for us, this is not an old melee party. Yep. Earth Elementals, not my problem.
We're here to help.
Who dares summon the wrath of Gralcor, Lord of Earth? I'll crush you. Right. This triggers a boss fight. I totally expected that. Again, I think if you tried to fight this guy melee only, or, you know, might, weapons only, that'd be much more difficult. I wonder if I can freeze his ground, right? Like, he's probably immune. That would have been really cool, though. Okay, so he regenerates a bit more, just because he's got a big HP pool. He might even be weak to air, you know, given that he's Earth. Probably not particularly weak to poison, though.
Yes, I feel strong.
He just missed. We didn't even have evasion on. He just flat missed. He's already halfway dead. This is easy. This is not even a real boss fight. This guy's gonna be easy. Does hit pretty hard.
No, it can't be. This is the end.
What? He died? Okay, we ran out of magic, and then I got cocky. Sorry. He does hit pretty hard. I just thought we would... I forgot... Most of the reason he seemed easy is Lightning Bolt was doing like 100 damage a hit. As soon as we ran out of mana, we barely did more damage than he regenerated, so... I should have expected that to happen.
And stay down.
They're not too dangerous, but the boss will want to heal up for, certainly. I got surprised, you know, I wasn't expecting that to be a boss fight.
I feel stronger.
We'll need another key to open the second green. I think that technically this is optional. As long as we talk to the elf dude, I think we officially, like, complete this, the quest to come to the Elemental Forge. But each of these elemental sections, I think you have to do them eventually, but I don't think we have to do this one exactly right now.
I feel stronger.
I could be wrong. Any other good buffs preemptively? No.
There are enemies ahead.
Kill him. Good first turn. We've got all our buffs still on. I mean, we can kill him in like 4 rounds
That hurt.
if we didn't have to worry about healing. Maybe just DPS?
The raiders fought valiantly.
Just DPS.
And while they were not able to defeat Gralcor, the stone giant acknowledged their courage.
I mean, we defeated you. You're dead. I am beaten. It was a long time since mortals defeated Gralcor in a fair fight. You are worthy of Solana's blessing. So what are you? Are you deaf? I am Gralcor, the cruel lord of the earth. The ones who used to live here showed some more respect to the altars, and made an effort to remember the names. What's the purpose? The children forget too much too fast. This is the Forge of Spring, one of the 4 forges built by a people older than yours. They forged themselves into heroes by seeking the blessing of the dragons. But nobody has visited these altars in centuries. Not since the children of light and dark went to war, and the cities of Shantiri were turned to dust.
We're here to help.
The misguided children vandalized Solana's altar, hoping to cause the wrath of the earth. But you restored the altar before harm could be done. As a reward, Solana has granted you the blessing to walk her sacred form. So we will need this to finish the next area, but we didn't need to get it just this early, right? We could have gone and leveled up probably a little bit. Maybe you can follow the steps of the Shantiri and forge yourself into heroes by seeking the blessing of the other dragons. All their altars are here in the Elemental Forge, but their shards have long been stolen, scattered to the winds. If you want to seek the ancient paths, look for the lost shards and bring them back. Be warned, there will be other tests. Alright, another big quest. And unfortunately, well, no, it does give us all 5 earth resistance. A small bonus to earth resistance. I wish plot MacGuffins that opened up, like, now you can go to this dungeon, now you can go through this teleporter. I wish they technically gave you, like, power-ups. I mean, this is something. It's just, you know, the worst was in, like, Ocarina of Time, Zelda style, where you got those, you beat a dungeon, you get a magical, whatever they call it, the seals or whatever, the gold coins, and they didn't do anything. I remember thinking that was such a ripoff. It was like, yay, you beat a dungeon, you killed the boss, enjoy your nothing. And you know, I wish these sorts of things definitively gave you a power up. And sure, small earth resistance up is better than nothing. So now we just walk our way out. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Unless we had a bunch of stats to, I mean, we could try those doors again. We did get a level up. So maybe... Did we get like a +1 to our... Yeah, it's +10. It used to be +9, I think. So we could try one more time before we leave. See if we can open any of these, but... You know, we'll...
I feel stronger.
We need Hour of Power. Inner Fire, and I will cast... I always mix up who's got what spell.
No.
We're gonna need some more bonus, some more buffs. That's the Fire Shard. You guys probably figured it out by now.
Oh, what is that?
So we'll try the Perception one as well.
What is that?
But unless the +1 from Air Almost Mastery made a difference,
Stronger.
I have a feeling we'll have to come back for these. Ooh, the +1 was enough. So I would say 18 Perception was exactly enough to open it, but 18 Might was not enough to open the other one. Well, at least we get some reward for our troubles.
This looks powerful.
Nice. Better to get these now than 5 hours later when they're not even helpful. Ah, there you go. That's a pretty strong combat focus. Somebody definitely needs to equip it. We have another tier 2, which will replace a tier 1, but it's not magical. And that's about it. Another vitality up. 63, 63, 80, 74. I'll give this to Jarrell, I suppose, for no specific reason. And we got super potions. We do have a couple scrolls that are kind of nice to hold on to for emergencies, I suppose. And we have some fancy armor. I think that's a second wool robe, but we haven't found any, like, armor that actually grants... Like, we have no enchanted armor is what I'm trying to spit out. Boots of +1, no. Most of the stuff we're fighting is just garbage. It's not even worth very much money. For shame. But yeah, I'm glad we were able to open that. Good check. So once we can get a bit more strength, we'll come back and we'll try the other one. So we know that's been cleared because we got there, but this one's still available. Okay. 33 minutes in. What should we do for the rest of our episode? I could double check where we have a couple masters skills we could master, but I don't know if we'll be able to. I don't think they were in Sorpigal. I could double check, but I think we probably need to go to the next town next anyway. Here, while this is loading, let me... So what was it? Fire Master is in Seahaven. Earth Master is in the Crag. That's... So getting Earth to Mastery is not going to happen for a long time. Dark Expert is in Seahaven. Air Master is in the Crag. That's another one that's going to be a long way away. So, you know, there's a maximum on some of these we're just not going to get past. Primordial Master in Carthol. So, yeah, we're actually not going to be able to go too much higher on a bunch of our spells. Like, we can get them to 15 points, but that'll be the cap for quite a while on a lot of them. So it's probably a good idea to get 2 or 3 schools to look to mastery level and get like the focus ready. And you know, if you want to get meditation and all that, that's stuff to do. All right, let's go. Tally ho. So we will be able to walk to the tower normally eventually one day, but that's an area we can't get to just yet, and we'll need a certain blessing. Maybe you can guess the blessing that will let us cross rivers. The earth blessing is going to let us cross specific forest tiles. You know. Okay, quests, let's see. Oh, we got a report. Yeah. Gotta get that quest XP.
My friends. What news do you bring?
Mysterious
More glory!
dark elves vandalizing ancient altars and speaking in riddles. Greater elemental spirits manifesting in the material plane. This peninsula is becoming stranger with each passing day. Thanks for the report, my friends. And if things remain muddled as before, if not more, you deserve a reward. Yes, I do. The gates of Carthal remain shut, but I have a man inside who's been able to send me a report of the situation. Apparently, the insurgents that toppled the city's government received help from a company of mercenaries called the Blackguard. I won't risk a siege. The Empress specifically asked me to avoid war, and I have too many men I have too few men, not too many. For now, there's little we can do.
We're here to help.
While there's little we can do about Carthal for the moment, we still have to deal with the brigands. I keep reading the letter you found. While it doesn't seem teach us much, the person who wrote it is obviously educated and seemed to have a personal grudge against me. Unfortunately, I don't recognize the writing, but I know someone who might. I need you to find a good friend of mine, Lord Wilfred of Kilburn. When we met last, he was heading toward the old Shantiri Observatory to the west. I need you to find him and show him the letter. He always had an eye for detail. Maybe he'll find the clue we missed. It's a long shot, but we need a lead. I do have another task.
To help.
So many tasks. Far to the west, there's a small port called the Craig, a pirate town. Yeah, good luck getting there. For months, its denizens have been making raids on the coast of the peninsula, paralyzing maritime trade and adding to the general mayhem. They are, fortunately, a much more familiar issue. If your travels take you to the Craig, I want you to deliver this letter to the Pirate King. If his stubbornness does not get the best of him, he'll agree to a truce and will be able to focus on the real threats. Farewell, my friend. We got 500 experience for that. Almost another level up.
I'm happy to see you again, my friends.
Any other quests? Go to the Elemental Forge.
I'm happy to see you again.
I think that's it.
What news?
Okay. Cool. I need to remember on an L something day to go to the shrine just to the west of here. I think it's west. Oh, I didn't need to. Right, you want to visit the throne room and then cancel out the interface for these. It's a little bit weird. I find it's a little bit strange. Like, it doesn't quite make sense in my head. It's not like crazy bad. It just doesn't quite line up. Okay, so in theory, we can cross this bridge now.
It's the perfect day to begin a journey.
Probably should save. Or not? Are we not allowed to go to Seahaven yet? Or is something else bugging out for my game? Please no, not more bugging out. Not sure I can handle anymore. Maybe we're supposed to find it. I thought that bridge opened up around this point, but maybe I'm wrong. It does say west of Seahaven. I thought we were supposed to go to Seahaven now, for sure. Seahaven's just north of us. We gotta go across the bridge and then north. So if oh, come on, game. I don't know if there's anywhere else we can even go right now. I'm pretty sure we're not strong enough to fight the Spectre Ghost ladies. Just in case you're wondering, that's still going to be a while off.
Wait, you hear that? Nah, no, it's nothing.
Well, the boon we have talked about forest, so maybe I just forgot something in the forest over here. Oh, I don't suppose our Hour of Power has recharged, because we could technically go back to the Elemental Forge. If that charged up, plus our Might spell, I'm pretty sure we could open up that wall if we really need to. I hope we don't need to. So,
Yes.
keep your eyes out for glowy stuff. I'm pretty sure the forest, the thing that we got from killing the golem, the earth elemental, I thought it was for a different forest than this one. Sort of after Seahaven. Maybe I don't remember the way to go. But I have a feeling, once again, something is bugged out. And I do kind of remember having an issue. I'll have to Google it again. I do remember having a bit of an issue in one of my past playthroughs with the bridge guard just never moving. Or whatever. Yeah, if you could cross this, it'd be great, but we can't. Need a Shalasa to go across. Thinking emoji.
I feel so tired.
Yep, I'll be back in a minute. So I'll just have to go Google it. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I'm locked behind. I'm going to go try to figure it out. Either I forgot something or something's not working the way it's supposed to. So 1 second. And hello again, future tubers. I have bad news and mostly bad news with a tiny silver lining. I have basically failed miserably to figure out how to fix the bridge guy. It's apparently related to some sort of anti-piracy or bad code or something. And there might be some patches that work, but I'm having a really hard time finding something that'll work for what I've got here. And there's supposed to be some workarounds that you can edit the world XML file, you know, like the map of the world that has, like, whether or not you can walk through mountains and stuff. But every time I change that, which is supposed to fix it, it did not let me walk through the tile or remove the guard and his wagon from the bridge. So I've been kind of hosed on that. But I did remember eventually that there is strictly speaking, there's a workaround, because the game thinks you're supposed to be able to go to Seahaven now. So we technically can take the stables, the horse haven, we can pay for a coach to go to Seahaven and technically bypass the block tile. But the block tile, I think, will always be there until I figure out a workaround. Or, well, this is my workaround, but I can't get rid of it yet. I can't remember how I did this. I feel like I've had this problem before, long ago. I don't remember what I did, and everything I've tried so far today, I've just spent the last, like, hour trying to figure it out, has been failed. But the silver lining part is part of all the patching and, well, patching is a strong word, but part of all the hacking I've been looking into is some bug fixes, because, you know, we've been fixing bugs like the glitches, the graphic glitches and stuff. I've been doing these kind of one at a time, but one of the things I downloaded in my effort to fix things, in theory, fixed, I guess Jassad's bestiary quest was just bugs in the original game. You never could turn it in at all. So,
Yes, not slaves. Will help, but not for free.
there you go. Now we can turn it in every 10 kills. So, 150, I think now we'll need to get 10 more, or a total of 20. And we actually get a reward every time we do it. So, that seemed to have been bugged out. I couldn't turn those in the past, but there's one bug fix. There's also a couple changes to some of the relics, and I think one of the changes I did also unlock some of the, strictly speaking, DLC that you probably can't buy or shouldn't buy, so that there might be a couple bonus dungeons that I've actually never seen before. So we'll see if I even run into those or if I find them, but I don't know. I'm not terribly worried about DLC. As a general rule, I hate DLC. I really don't like them packing extra content in via, you know, microtransactions. Sell the game, include all the game. Don't make me not able to play the game and then have it locked behind a code that technically is installed, but I'm not allowed to play unless I pay even more than, you know, that kind of stuff. Not a fan of the basic premise. Anyway, yeah. So for the low price of 166 gold, we can technically bypass the broken bridge, and maybe one day I'll find a way to fix the bridge, because we do need to actually walk across that bridge one day for a quest, and it certainly makes it more convenient to get back and forth. But hey, it's Seahaven. So for the rest of today's episode, I'm going to try to do a quick exploration of this town. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cover. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cover all of it. I forget if it's actually bigger than Sorpigal or not. It'd be really cool if there was some trying to say some horseshoes. Wouldn't that be great? I don't think this sadly Might Magic X does not have horseshoes. Not sure why, but no horseshoes. There should be some skill trainers we're looking for. I don't remember where they are, but where does this all connect up? At some point, there should be an exit into the main overworld, which would eventually walk us back to the bridge that we can't cross. So, at the moment, I'm just kind of,
I feel stronger.
you know, getting a lay of the lands. Silver Blitz. I don't remember liking town very much, but maybe I'll save, like, the gossip. Maybe, yeah, I want to get a couple things done today. I think I'll save the gossip chat and the new quests for next episode. We can put there, but let's get like the basic rundown of the town here real quick. Pulsing green is probably endurance?
Yes.
Nope. Pulsing is for magic blue. Left together. I kind of hate the grid movement. You can see stuff between trees that it looks like you should be able to go walk over towards, but you're just not allowed. Okay, the castle's certainly going to be questy. Check some of these buildings out real quick if we can get to any of them. This is the kind of place where the grid movement really suffers, I'd say. Alright, Hart Manor will talk to these guys later. Just remind me next episode I gotta do some serious town exploring, town talking. My voiceover. But my episodes have been too long lately. I need to... I assume you have something. More quests. That's the heart quest. And the Inquisitors will definitely do all that.
Don't you have anything? I feel stronger.
Church of Elrath for all of our healing needs. More quests. Light Magic Master. Hey, that's good to know. You can hire a healer. That is actually one of the nice... I should try to find some good companions. There's an EXP companion. That's... Might be at the church library. Magical Focus Master. So this is something we can't do yet, but we will want later. And there might be some new spells here. Or at the very least, they sell master level spells here, I think. Yeah, Chain Lightning. That's Air Magic. Air Master. This is where it gets good. Yeah. So you can see how much money we need for master level. Heck, they even sells Grandmaster. So, good. Seems like this is a pretty large town. Although it's oddly... Where you can walk is... weird. Okay, Santa. This is possibly a DLC... Yeah, I think you normally have to pay money to get this companion. I think you can talk to her normally, and then it's like, oh no, you actually can't summon her. Not allowed. You can pay for it. Or something. I don't remember. I'm just having a hard time. So there's gossip all over the place. The Mundo is probably the tavern. Ooh, the sexy tavern. Nice. Dark magic expert. Okay, we'll pick that up. It's kind of what I wanted to do while we're traveling around. Gossiping, supplies. We'll deal with that later. Whatever it is, probably a quest. It's an awkward way to do a town exploration, I will admit. Oh, that guy's dead. We've got another house. Dodge, endurance. We don't care about any of that. So, this town is bigger than I remember. I didn't think this town was as big as New Sorpigal, but I believe I was wrong. More quests? I feel we're also at the point in the game where we have too many quests. It's not a totally bad thing. It's just, you know, more quests than we can reliably keep track of.
Let's find a good tavern and have some fun.
It's an interesting little hovel we've accidentally explored our way into. I expect there's something here later. That's such an elaborate walk into the garbage dump. Huh. Interesting. Another one of these weird grid-based sections that would probably make more sense if it was not grid-based. Just random dead ends, you know.
Yes, I feel strong.
Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
What do you want?
I don't know how long our episode's at now. Maybe 50 minutes? I still got 10 minutes to go. Maybe something like that. I mean, they build the whole area in 3D. Clearly this town is designed as a whole town with... Pulsing purple. Prime resistance?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. I totally figured one out, guys. Town garrison. We don't care about two-handed weapons. Bunch of... Oh yeah, this is like the first place you can get shield and spear expert, I think, actually. This is another one of those things that kind of stinks. In Act 1, if you decide to focus on shields or spears, you can't get them experted. Until, well, now. Takes a while. Ah, that's the entrance to the town. Hey, that's one of the places I was looking for. I think we'll end our episode by showing you guys where I am. In case you're playing along and you walk here the normal way. Be able to figure out where we are. This isn't I feel like this part of the town has some interesting lore. I kind of have that feeling. Something interesting going on in here. Got medium armor master and, you know, stuff we don't really care about too much as a mage party. Pulsing black. I actually don't know. Cursed?
Yes.
Oh, there's dark magic. Right, dark magic. At least we didn't get cursed. Spearmaster, and hey, the beginning of one of our first there's no way we're going to be able to do this anytime soon. Like, as far as I remember, you generally need a pretty high character level to do these. But that's cool. That's our first promotion quest started at the very least once we decide to start these. I guess this is just kind of like the Smith's Quarter. Fire Magic Master. Bam. That's really good, too. Of course, it's the dwarves that teach you Fire Magic Master. There should be Water Magic Expert somewhere in here. I'm trying to find all my basic skills before I run out of money. And do any crazy shopping. There should be Darkness Expert, Water Expert, and Meditation Expert. We probably don't have enough money for all of it. I'd actually say it's possible this town is actually larger than New Sorpigal. So I'm kind of glad I'm saving the full explore for its own episode, really. crafty wreck. Range open area. And it's possible, I think you can only do promotion, unlike the other Might and Magics where you can do all the promotion quests. I think, because there's 12 classes technically, I think you can only do the promotion quests of the characters you have. You can't become honorary paladins unless you have a data. But I'm not 100%. You might be able to do them anyway. And I did sell my garbage already, and oh, they got some. Yeah, you know, drool over all the fancy, expensive equipment. Newtown, classic, you know. Just rob the guys blindly, basically. We need that money for spells and stuff.
Don't you have anything better to do than to chat up women?
Are we checking up women? When did we agree to that? Naga Bank? Mace Master? Two-handed weapons? A bank where you can deposit gold? I don't know really why. Also, apparently they're playing club guitar? I don't know. Nagas are weird. They added these in... The race of Nagas was like Heroes of Might Magic 6 or something, so I never really was totally 100% on board with them. They're kind of a new addition.
Yes!
They don't fit exactly. They used to just be enemies, you know. Nagas were just bad. They don't quite fit into my worldview of Might and Magic. And I think Might and Magic X is sort of based on Heroes of Might and Magic 6. I think... which is a Heroes of Might Magic I haven't actually played very much.
What's that sound?
Well, this is a lot of wandering around for a tiny amount of gold.
Yes, I feel strong.
Yeah. I feel like the developers for this game really must have put a lot of time into it, but it doesn't exactly show. Like, it looks like this is a huge town. They must have spent a tremendous amount of work, you know, because you can look at all the 3D, like, they had to do all the texturing and art and design, but then you only get to sort of see a small chunk of it because of how you, the grid base works. Mysticism is good. Water is, like, mandatory. We got to get that. So I got maybe 4 more we can afford. Which we could do, but mysticism is just a little bit of magic, or MP. So let me double check what we've currently looking at for skills that are not trained. So mysticism for... we've got dark already. We've got water already. Okay, I think actually all we're missing is mysticism. Well, that is to say, we could potentially try to get Earth Master. We got Fire Master, but we don't have Earth or Air Master. But I think those might be later on, actually. I do have a list of those. So we just got Water Expert. Water Master is not till the Crag, which is going to be a while. We got Prime Expert. Prime Master's not till Carthol. Mysticism we could get right now. Magical Focus Expert we've got. We can get Master in this town if we start training our magical foci. Light Master is in this town if we want it. Fire Master we got. Earth Magic Master is in the Crag, so we can't get Earth Mastery for a while. Dark Magic Master I don't really care about, but it's Carthol. And Air Mastery is also the Crag. So yeah, there's not much else we can do. As far as our... oh, sorry for the weird blur when I tab out. That was strange. The game is just barely holding together. So yeah, basically, you know, we're blocked here. So we can focus on our... we can get Arcane Focuses to Mastery now. We could get... so Rides, for instance, could get Air and Earth ready to master, but he can't actually master them. So we'll probably, like, get Magic Focus up and then focus on Water or something, because there's not much else we can do for quite a few more levels. Although Fire Magic we can go basically max out if we want. Interesting. Okay, well, that's what I was looking for today's episode. So this is arguably valuable. We just spent 2,400 gold, and everyone got like maybe 10 more mana. And I suppose the value is we can We can put more points into mysticism if we want. And if we do master it, it's another 10% bonus. We got a 5% bonus. A 10% bonus would be like another 20 mana. It's not nothing, but I'm not sure it's worth too many more points. Unlike the classic Might and Magics, where you can kind of grind if you want, or the enemies respawn, or you know, you can get to a really high level, and effectively, with the way the skill cost goes, it keeps getting more expensive every skill point. Where you generally want to get a lot of expertises and a fair number of masteries, and then find one to get to really high level, like, you know, when it costs 21 skill points to go from level 20 to 21, right? So you generally pick one thing to go super high,
What are you doing?
and just try to get the rest to a decent level is what I would normally do. Oh, this is a monstrous town. This is a big deal. But we're almost done the basic rounds, I would say. There's not too much more to explore. That doesn't open. Treasure. Hopefully we found most of the hidden loot in my rampage across. It is a nice looking town.
What's that sound?
With all kinds of weird background sound effects. Okay, so before we wrap up today's episode, now that this place is mapped out, next time we'll have to go talk to everybody and get all the quests, which will certainly take most of an episode. But now that we're at about an hour into ours, we did manage to do the skill training, which is always a fun part. I'd like to just show off where we are in the map. I don't think we can walk to the bridge without dodging any, without some combat effectively. And I'll save that for next time. But I want to connect up the routes, and then we'll start exploring the side paths after that. Because normally, I mean, you can take the cart here if you want, but I think normally you'd walk here after you finish the quest. So we are...
Wait, did you hear that? Nah,
This is Seahaven. This is the river. Oh yeah, it's actually not very far. Okay, we wouldn't have to fight anything. This is the first part of the... This is when the game sort of becomes open world. Although I think that's a bit of a lie. But yeah, we still can't get rid of that, which is a problem. There's got to be a way to fix that, and I will continue to try to figure it out in the future. But, yeah, okay. Well, we've got more map to explore, and now a town to explore. Although, again, we had to do some tricks to get here, which is unfortunate.
This one is...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I went too far. Okay, well, let's end today's episode with some combat, you know? Got a bunch of guys. I don't know what kind of guys they are. They're just guys, dude-mans. Did we get anything useful when we got... Like, I know we can learn more... When I get more money, I can learn more fire spells. Did this actually teach us anything? Just ignores some fire resistance, which... So I think they have to come right here. And just militia dudes. Wow. Good start. We'll push them back. Oh, clever. They're gonna, like, move around and shoot me. Oh, good for them. See if it works out. Well, the elite brigands are pretty close, so... Zap them.
I feel stronger.
You decided to all group up. Thank you. But,
And stay down.
man, that was... Oh, level up? Really? Come on, give me level ups for the whole party right here. This is perfect. What a nice way to turn around the episode. Oh, everyone but rides. No. More enemies? There's another enemy somewhere. Maybe like one more enemy, maybe? How are you looking for XP? Oh, you're close. Yeah, one more kill. Well, this was certainly not intentional, but I'll take it.
I feel stronger.
So slightly longer episode, by the way. We'll push you back. We grouped up together. Well... And the shooties. There you go. And because we killed the last melee enemy, this is a trick. This is like almost an exploit, but I do believe it's game mechanics. We seem to get a free round of combat when you kill the last guy that's in melee with you. So if you're fighting ranged as well, there's definitely a way to get a free round of combat. All right, great. What kind of stats should we do here? I think magic power, right? This is a magic power kind of level. I feel like we need the power. Although Drow's actually tied magic. How does Drow have so much more stats than Ride's? I guess Ride's starting stats were spread more evenly. Well, we've got over 200 mana, so power it is. Alright. And then... I think there's a way to get a dog companion that does the searching for you. I remember getting them before. I don't know where they are. I've long since forgotten all that, but that was a good one. Okay, so where do we go? We could put a bunch. We could go all the way up to 25 fire, so we can get the max amount of damage for fire spells. Or we could make our light better for stuff like celestial armor. Now, the one of the perks for putting fire is it would make our strength boosting spell stronger. Or we could just go for dual wielding magical focuses, which maybe is what I want to do next. Light Master, I think, has resurrection, but it is going to be a while before we can afford master spells. And even longer before we can get Grandmaster. There might be a strong argument to just stack fire as high as you can for max damage, because that's my first mastery, basically. But I do like the criticals, and this will scale with fire anyway, and also with light. Well, once we have some damaging light spell. That's okay. For rides, I think we're doing magical focuses. Because we can't master air or earth. So once this is at master prepared, we might do earth and then start going on water or something. Seems like shamans, one of the reasons shamans are kind of hard is their 3 spells, you can't even expert and master them for ages, right? Like, kind of a bad setup in terms of when you can train them. Now that we've got water expert, we can buy some more spells, and I'll start training that up after this. But that's just a couple more levels. Get that. Just get that crit up. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. And Shows Off is going to go for Prime Master first. I don't even remember if we can learn this one. Hold on. I have a guide open right now. Just real quick check. Prime Mastery. If we can't even do this for a while anyway. It's probably, honestly, as much as I would like to get Prime Master, we can't even learn this until another town after the one we're at. So it's probably more sensible to go for Magic Focus Master now, and then save this for after. Because this at least gives us, you know, passive damage. So everyone's going to go for Focus Master, I guess. Okay, anyway, we're going to end the episode here. Still a little bit of a longer one than normal. Well, maybe the normal is very long. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure if these are great for analytics on YouTube, but I'm having a good time, mostly. The game's, you know, causing us some issues, let's say. But, yeah, let's call that an episode. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and hope you guys are bearing with me for some of my technical difficulties. I think I've got most things working now. We keep fixing things as we go. I don't know what episode we're on. Is this like episode 9 or 8? I think I was at least one behind. Maybe this is episode 8. Anyway, I will continue to try to figure out the bridge guy bug. I don't know if there's anything I can do, but I'll keep looking, and the stuff I have done hasn't worked, but we could definitely complete the game without being able to walk across that bridge. So it's fine, but it will block at least one quest, and it's kind of annoying having to take a coach across every time. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Thanks for watching, and I'll just try to get to some gameplay next time rather than bugs, hopefully. So see you there. Have a great time.